If he owes her, he owes her. Just let the two fingers go. I'll just tourniquet his arm. He'll be fine.
I'll whisper in his ear, sorry, Chum, I tried.
Come on! Smash back open into the recently discovered underground tunnel that comes up fairly close to your current encampment.
Well, it seems that we have a body here to deal with. Gentlemen, I'll point at a couple of my my lieutenants. Would you mind stripping the gear from this unfortunate individual and perhaps disposing of that somewhere? And then I'm gonna whisper into one of the guy's ears, and I'm gonna need you to take a look and scout around here, see if there's any way that we can secure this underground location. We're going to need to keep this place to ourselves. This is a very important location, and I have big plans for this area. So if you guys can kind of just shore things up, make sure that there's, doors are sealed and windows are closed, that'd be much appreciated.
Can do, boss. Can do.
I'm going to rush back over to Loki after checking out the storage container.
Mm-hmm.
Loki, we got a problem.
Wait, and what is that?
The storage container with the VIPs was opened and they're gone.
Oh,
I don't know who opened it, but it's directly after all this is going on. There's some stuff going on that we might want to be careful about. I'm going to go try and find them.
That is a problem. Well, may I suggest that if you do find them, don't lock them in a storage container?
It was VIP lounge.
Don't lock them in the VIP lounge then.
Okay, I will.
I'm just saying, most people don't like being locked in a VIP lounge.
Okay, I'll
with no water or food or bathroom.
consult you before I
imprison anybody unjustly? Yes, please do.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, I'll be right back. Then I'm going to take off and go look. See if I can figure out where they're from.
I mean, there's a lot of foot traffic. It would be difficult to track them wherever they may have scurried off to. Especially since you're in the Barrens.
True. I still need to look for stuff that's suspicious because this guy escaping and no one seeing him is a little weird.
It definitely is strange.
Hey,
Almost.
do we have medical personnel?
We probably can. I can call the doc.
I have first aid. I can work on him
for a moderately wounded friend.
Oh, you did take a moderate wound, didn't you?
They definitely had explosives.
Yeah.
Can my first aid help with that?
You haven't done first aid to him.
Can I do first aid on him?
If he wants you to do first aid.
Okay, I just need to, before you start opening me up or whatever, this isn't like one of your like topsy-turvy logic loops where you say you're fixing me, but you're gonna like steal my organs. I just need to make sure.
I've never hurt you, little buddy.
Oh.
Okay, real quick before you guys do this, can I just, because you guys don't know how first aid works in this game, can I recommend that you at least take him to Granny's and not try to do this on the streets, in the sewers, or in a dusty old apartment building? Please.
That's why I asked if
Come
we had
on,
anybody who could do that.
What's wrong?
Maybe the bathroom in Granny's is like the best place for you to do this job.
But what if I get like a devil rat mutant gene and I become a devil rat?
Well,
Ooh.
then you would be able to see better for your sniping skills.
That would be terrifying and awesome at the same time.
You know, since we're down here, I had this weird bit of prescience where I feel like we need to go to Granny's. Very
Okay.
highly sanitized area.
Yeah, let's go over there. You just here, let me carry you so you don't get hurt.
Wait for me. I kind of got shot earlier.
Yeah,
boy.
I guess you got hurt too.
We had the party tunnel.
You don't need to carry me though. I can walk.
I wasn't
Sure.
gonna offer
Shuffle.
to help you. You're fine.
Like, what if he carries you and then I'm on your back?
No, that's not gonna happen.
He can-
I'll meet you guys up there.
Yeah, he can walk. He's okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Loki, if you need, just call. We'll be back.
Sure. In the meantime, while they're doing that, I'm going to get my Praetorian guard to escort the two living guys up to the camp where I'm going to interrogate them.
The
Okay.
VIP lounge.
Yes, to the VIP lounge. Indeed.
The VIP Lounge 2.0.
Indeed. No, we'll keep the VIP lounge 1.0.
Oh, okay.
We'll just repurpose it for different VIPs.
Oh, well. Have you joined our exclusive platinum membership, please?
You might get a chair.
Right this way.
After everybody leaves, I'm gonna drive up to the encampment and go up to Loki and just be like, "Hey, so sorry, I was guess I missed some stuff. What's going on?"
Oh, nothing major. I got some guys to interrogate, and I think Amaging and Zero both got shot or exploded or something.
Oh, are they okay?
They're probably fine. I'm sure they're fine. Founder's working on them right now. It's probably no big deal. What have you been up to, buddy?
Just working and trying to get in contact with Sue to figure out what's been going on at Nova Hot Numbers. Okay, wait. Do you have guys to interrogate? For what happened?
Oh yes. We found the location that the Silent Peas were working out of. We went in there. We came in, so we started blasting. Right. I came in with my gun, and I was like, "Lone Star, everybody stop! Get on the ground right now!" And they all just basically gave up. We had to shoot like one or two of them, but it was pretty awesome. I looked really, really cool doing it too.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that checks out. Okay.
Yep.
So do you need help with the interrogation, or?
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Are we doing like good chum, bad chum here, or what do you? How do you want to handle this?
I think so. The one guy that actually has information seems pretty cooperative. The other one, I'm pretty sure his brain's pretty fragged.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to be much use. The other guy seems pretty forthcoming though, so I'm not sure how much bad chum we're going to need to do, but having you there would be great. That'd be fantastic.
Okay.
Just look menacing with your big pretty katana.
That's what I'm good for. All right. No. All right. Sounds good. All right. I'll go in with Loki to go with the interrogation.
All right. Are we going to do healing first, or are we going to do interrogation first? What do you guys want to do?
Let them go first.
So we get up into the sanitary, well, mostly sanitary apartment, the cleanest place that you have at your disposal. Are you going to be performing this first aid in the living room, the bathroom? Like, what's your plan?
Bathroom is better.
Okay. Next question is, do you have a med kit?
Do I have a med kit? I don't see a med kit.
Oh, well, good. Do any of you have a med kit?
Thankfully, Granny has one, right, Granny?
I mean,
Granny.
I have first aid, but
Having first aid is fine. I'm just saying you can do this without a med kit and your first aid knowledge if you want. Who wants to go first?
Well, guys, I had a good run.
Dies to sepsis outside
possible.
of the runs.
It's possible. You sure you don't want to just call the doc?
I probably should just call the doc.
You should probably
I mean,
just
it's
call
up
the
to you.
Like, look, what you're doing right now is you're talking about digging a bullet out with your fingers, basically.
Yeah, but at least at least he's got small, nimble fingers, right? Like at least Flounder will be able to get in there.
Yeah, with his big troll hands.
damage. Yeah, with his troll digits. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't see the problem.
I don't see
I don't know what you guys are worried about.
Yeah.
Troll modified wounds, right?
Yeah, duh. Who wants to go first?
thinking about this. Yeah, I'm gonna dial up the doc.
Oh, are you? Okay.
I'm looking at it, he's like, I don't have any medical stuff, but come here. Like, nah.
Sure.
I mean,
All right.
that sounds like quitter talk, but you guys do you. You guys do.
Yeah, yeah.
The
No,
bullet
you
just
call it-
grazed me. I don't need
call
to
it-
get.
You can call it the doc.
I got some duct tape.
Phone rings. Yeah, this is the doc.
Hey, Doc, I need you to come down to the. What are we calling this place? I need you to come down to Loki's place.
Jotunheim.
That's what it's gonna be called. Yes. Thanks for spoiling it.
The shanty town.
Yeah, I need you to come into Loki's shanty town. A couple of us need
Shantyheim.
it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna need some medical attention.
Medical attention, huh?
Yeah,
Does this form of medical attention come by way of, I don't know, new yen compensation?
Well, yeah, of course. Loki's got you on this. He's told you that already.
Uh-huh. All right, I'll show up, but I want paid up front.
How much are you looking for, Doc?
I guess it'll depend on how terribly wounded you are.
Devil rats everywhere.
Devil rat bites sound bad.
No, he's. That's a long story. He's all right. He's making it worse than it really is.
Can you please describe to me the nature of your injury?
Look down at Zero. Well, besides the whatever's wrong with him mentally, explosion.
Well, that's great because I don't have a PhD in psychology.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Explosions I can fix.
Okay, and then I got grazed by a bullet.
Oh, did baby get hurt by his first time bullet shot?
Yeah, have you ever been shot before? That hurts.
No, because I don't put myself in the line of danger like a fool.
Well.
Yeah, I'll load up the van. I'll get down there, and then I'll let you know how much after I once you over.
All right, thanks, Doc.
Uh-huh.
All right, Zero. Do you want to go through with this, or are you good?
I
mean, it's up to you, but I would never hurt you.
I see a light.
I think I can help him.
So
I think I should
here's
try and help
the
him.
thing. I'll let you know.
Cut to the doc coming through, and he opens the door and sees Flounder with a sword. Like,
I don't have a sword. I have a troll-size kukri.
Just make a
see?
small incision.
So it's like a sword, but not.
Small incision.
Yeah,
small incision. He just unzips Zero.
Like a surgeon.
Like the whole thing.
Wow. All right, so before you go off and do first aid on Zero by yourself, I will let you know that once you do first aid, no one else will be able to perform first aid on him without you taking him to a hospital.
I'm gonna stop Flounder. Like I called the doc. He's on. Let's leave this to a professional.
He may not survive until the doc gets here.
He's fine. He's not bleeding that much.
Well, he's not bleeding out, which is good.
He's wounded the way that Charlie Sheen was wounded in Platoon. Where he's like, "Oh, I'm hit. I'm dying, Doc," and it's like a graze or something.
No, that's more like what Amaging's dealing with right now. All right. So we'll wait for the doc to get there. Until then, we can smash back to some lovely interrogation in our VIP lounge.
All right. Well,
Loki
here we are.
and Kaze, you have your newfound friend. Air quotes. Are you strapping him down to a chair? Like, what's the plan here?
No. I'm actually going to just sit him down. Can we get you anything? Some water, perhaps something to eat. Would you like a sandwich?
What is this? What are you doing?
What is this? Oh, this is your new home for the foreseeable future until I decide otherwise. Make yourself comfortable, please. Sit, couch, right there.
and then I'm gonna take a bucket and I'm gonna throw it into the corner of the container, and I'm gonna go, yeah, you want that sandwich? That's your table and your bathroom. So you better get comfortable here.
What is this? What's going on?
Well, what this is you have information that we need, and depending on how forthcoming you are with said information will depend on the length of your stay here.
I've already told you everything that's important.
Oh, I'm sure you have something else that you could provide. Please feel free. Just start talking. I'll tell you when to stop.
I've already told you everything. I don't know what else I can tell you. How else can I be helpful when I've already told you everything?
Kaze, I think he doesn't like his fingers.
Oh, that's weird, because I could always add a couple more to my collection. You know, I've been looking for some new digits to add.
I'm very attached to my fingers.
How much longer do you want to be attached to those fingers?
Yeah, you guys can roll intimidation.
Can I roll interrogation?
This is more of an intimidating tactic. You haven't actually started interrogating him yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to default to charisma.
Okay.
The
so,
funny thing is, my charisma is actually better than my
which is hilarious.
Skill.
But you know.
Like,
okay.
So
here we go.
Are we just looking for biggest number, or do we have a target?
Yeah, it's an opposed test. Yeah.
Okay. I got a 4.
Oof. He has to try and resist.
11.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Oh no. Okay, he fails. 7. Whoa! I'm very attached to my fingers. I would like to keep all 10 of them on my hands.
Well, it sounds great that we don't have a problem here. So
let's start over.
I agree. This sounds like a fantastic idea. So start talking. I'll tell you when to stop.
About what?
Tell me everything you know about the peas and about Devil Rat.
He's the lieutenant of the area. He was tired of being part of the Silent Peas and wanted to break off into his own thing, and he got this opportunity and he pulled some of us with him, and we thought it was going to be great. We're going to have our own turf, and then there were 2 other gangs that were trying to do the same thing, and now we were in this fight, and we were trying to take their territory from them, and then out of nowhere you guys show up and make things even more complicated.
So let me just clarify. Devil Rat took you guys and went out on his own. So I'm guessing that he's on the outs with whoever the leadership with the peas is, correct?
He's not happy, yes.
Okay. So let me ask you another question. If I wanted to get in contact with said leadership, how would I go about doing so?
Oh, you got to take a trip down to the lava fields of Puyallup.
And if I were to do so, would you be able to guide and direct me?
Yeah, I know our territory down there.
Fantastic. Okay. So, tell me a little bit more about the standard operating procedures and, I suppose things that you would normally do as a member of this outfit. You guys have some very, very slick little methods of communicating and marking your territory. Very impressive, very tricky. Loki likes that. Loki likes that a lot. That UV paint thing, that was real slick, chummer. So tell me a little bit more about what you guys do.
That's how we mark all of our territory.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What else do you do that's all sneaky and tricky?
Dead drops. There are also secret handshakes.
Okay. Elaborate.
You have to be inducted into the Peas to know the specific hand greetings so that you can be identified as a member.
And would you be inducted into the Peas and be able to demonstrate such a handshake?
No, I just gave up my whole life for no reason. I was just a simple orphan lad.
I'm going to pull out my Warhawk and set it on my lap. sarcasm is not needed and not appreciated. And unless you want a hole in you, I suggest you be a little bit more forthcoming.
Look, I've told you pretty much everything.
Make with the handshake.
All right, he thrusts out his hand.
All right.
And when you take it, he presses his thumb here, and then these two fingers are outstretched on the inside of your wrist.
Okay. All right, so I see it and I remember it, right?
Yeah, it's pretty simple, but
Okay.
it definitely looks like an awkward handshake to most people.
Okay. And finally, Devil Rat he's gone to ground. He got away. Where would he be going?
If he got away, he could literally go anywhere he wanted.
Okay. Why did he not
He doesn't
show up?
have a lot of friends. He likes it that way. He's very one man by himself.
Why did he not show up in the astral?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is? Okay, fair enough.
I don't do magic.
That's fair. You know what? I believe you. I am going to just accept that as the truth from you, knowing that you're being forthcoming and want to assist us in our endeavor, right?
I like my fingers, like I said.
Right. Okay. So, what does he look like?
He just stops and stares off into space. Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Come again?
I just told you.
Tell me what he looks like one more time.
Sure. He looks like... Yeah. See, I told you. How could you miss that? That's 2 times.
Look at Kazi. What do you make of this, Kazi?
Would it be possible that he could have some type of something going on with like an implant or something that prevents him from actually describing his appearance in order to keep himself hidden?
Maybe.
He could.
Do you have any cyberware, friend?
I mean, he just lowers. He's got the data jack at the back of his neck. That's about it. He hasn't gone heavy into the cyber.
It's just a data jack. It's not a chip jack.
Yeah, it's just a data jack.
Okay, so he doesn't have a chip in him.
No.
Interesting.
About the same time in your interrogation, you'll notice that Doc's wagon is pulling up.
Okay. Well, I believe that's all that we're going to need from you now. I will return. I'm gonna drop him a sandwich. Leave both of these guys in here to sweat it out a little bit. If you remember anything else that you think could be of use or helpful, let me know and we'll talk about your future here. Bang! Clack!
Snatches up the sandwich and eyes Kaze suspiciously.
Before I leave, I just go, think real clearly about whether or not you want that to be the table or the bathroom when you're eating that sandwich, and then follow Loki out. And then as soon as we get out of the crate and he closes it and locks it behind us, I just put my arm on Loki's shoulder and I'm just like, oh god, oh, I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. Oh, he said the thing about the fingers. I didn't want to take his fingers. I thought you were gonna make me do it. Oh god.
Oh no, you're good to go. You did great, Kaze. I believe in you. I'm so proud of you right now.
Oh,
Good job.
Oh, okay. I just, I'm gonna take a lap real quick. I need some air. I'll meet you over at Doc's wagon in a few.
No problem, chum.
I love Kaze's moral compass. Well, Doc has pulled up outside of your shanty village. Walks right up to you, sees you. I got a call. You need some help with something.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Just wait 1 second. I'm gonna get on the phone. I'm gonna call Amaging.
Hello.
Amazing, it's Loki. It appears that the doctor is in.
Hang on, I can't hear you. Zero's yelling about devil rats.
Oh,
They're gonna take my legs.
You said the doc's here?
yes, he's out here. He's wondering why he's here. I'm assuming it's you.
Yes, it's mainly Zero.
Okay.
What?
Well, come on down. The doctor's here. I think he's ready to go. So.
Hey, Flounder, grab Zero. Maybe muzzle him so he's not waking the whole neighborhood.
I got it. I want to give Zero some food.
Okay.
Whatever. Just be like, here, little buddy. Why don't you chew on this?
He immediately soothes.
All
He has
it
like
takes.
at least a couple tacos.
Like an old soggy taco that I've had for like a day.
Oh God. Ugh.
Here's the
Fine.
feature: they use so many weird chemicals, it never rots.
It doesn't go bad. Yeah.
A Taco Bell.
You're
Bell
not
taco
wrong.
stays good for like 30 days. So
Wow. Okay.
All right, so onward down to the dock.
He'll once you both over in full cost for his medical services. He's going to charge the simple price because you're still doing a job for him eventually, since you want him around. He's waiting on those medical supplies. But he can do a service for you today. It's only going to cost you 800 new yen.
How much for just me?
For just you?
One light
You're
wound.
more lightly injured, so it's easier. So just you is 200.
Okay. Well, I'll pay my way, and I'll Zero. You got the cred for this?
Yep.
All right. I think we're good.
Okay. Here we go.
can I buy a first aid kit?
You want to buy a first aid kit from him?
Uh-huh.
He doesn't have one for sale. But he hears you guys are supposed to make a run on a hospital, and they have lots of first aid kits there.
That's fair. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. With being lightly wounded, he'll have you patched up. You'll be down to fully healed in about an hour. With your graze. It's like cotton swab, Band-Aid. Look, you're done.
Not trained for this.
All right, now he has to take a look here at Zero. Okay, you'll be down. You'll be down to a light wound in 4 hours,
Okay.
which is better than having to wait 24 hours.
I'll take it.
And then you can do natural healing from there.
Okie doke. I still fight.
Oh wait, base time was that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let it go this time. I'll do it next time. There's you can do a natural healing test after now that you've received first aid if you want.
What is that?
So you would roll your natural body, not your augmented body. You'd roll natural body versus a target number based off of your new damage level, which will be light, and that will tell you how long you have till you are fully healed.
Oh, okay. Can I just do that right now?
Yeah, if you want to.
We'll see.
So you're going against a light wound, which is what you will have.
Mm-hmm.
The base time for a light wound is 24 hours. You make a natural body test against target number 4.
Okay.
So count up how many 4s you get.
I got 2. Yeah.
Okay. So with 2 successes, you divide those 2 successes into the base time, which means you'll be fully healed in 12 plus the additional 4. from the dock. So 16 hours and you're fully healed.
Ugh. Okay, so now am I able to still fight?
Yeah. Right now,
Now,
right now any fight that you get engaged in will be at the light. You'll still be at the light wound until you rest that full amount of time.
cool.
I think you should just go rest up at Granny's. Is what I think you should do. Just go lay down on the couch. She won't even know you're there.
Did we see her when we went up there?
No.
She could be anywhere. I'll do it. I'll do it unless we're on a time crunch to find this guy.
No, right now you have no time crunch.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna rest up.
Okay. It's a comfy couch.
I'm like complaining the entire time about how I don't want to do this, and I'm like starting to get hungry again. My head touches the couch, and I'm instantly out.
All right, what are the rest of you going to be doing?
I'm going to talk to Loki about talking to the homeless to see if anyone saw anything suspicious, because someone here has to have seen something suspicious. And then I will go try and find Devil Rat.
Okay, so you want to talk to me about this VIP lounge thing?
Well, yeah. So someone had to have opened it.
Okay.
Someone had to have seen it. So I'm not delicate with words like you are.
Oh, so you want me to ask around?
Well, yes, these are your people.
These
After
are
all.
our people. These are our people, Chummer. We're all children of the Barons here.
Okay, so these are your people, and I'm going to need you to ask around, please, because if there's a problem that needs to be taken care of, I want to take care of the problem.
Sure. I will ask around, and I will see if anybody has seen anything.
Okay.
In the meantime, here, take this, and I'm going to hand him one of the UV flashlights.
Okay. Why?
This is how they have been marking their territory. If there's any markings indicating maybe a safe house or a fallback location, anything like that, then this is going to be how you find it. It seems like Devil Rat doesn't have any more resources. I believe he's out on his own. And please, Flounder, if you can, please do not kill him. I would love to use him as a bargaining chip here very soon. Devil Rat kind of went out on his own and is on the outs with the actual Silent Peas, delivering him up as kind of a tribute and being able to make a deal would be wonderful. Wonderful news.
Okay, so don't kill him.
No, just hurt him really bad.
I can do that.
Sounds
I can do
great.
that real well.
Fantastic. Just as long as he doesn't die or, is in critical condition, anything like that. I don't want him to bleed out on the way to where we got to get him, but, just, I don't know, break some ribs and some fingers, like whatever it is that you do, I know how you operate here. So
I'm gonna make an improvised tourniquet to have on me.
Sure.
Because not hard to do. Yeah, I think I have an idea.
Sounds good. All right, I'll go ask around and see if anybody saw who opened up the container.
Yes. 3 people saw the Shadow Man.
Ooh, the Shadow Man. Tell me more about the Shadow Man.
They talked to you about a person cloaked in smoke and shadows, and his eyes glow red when you stare at him.
This story sounds familiar. How many
Other than
people are
that,
telling me the same story?
Anybody else that you ask, they say that They looked. The door was closed. They turned away. They looked back. The door was open.
All right. Did this guy that's telling me about the Shadow Man?
Mhm.
You got to do that voice again, dude. Like,
It was the Shadow Man, and his eyes were red, and they shot laser beams into your brain and scramble your mind.
did you see where he took the people in the crate?
Yes, I watched him go around the corner, and then the mothership beamed him up.
Thank you. You've been such a great help. Keep those
I
eyes
really try
peeled.
around here. Nobody gives me any credit.
You're doing so good. You are doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Wonderful. I'm actually going to go around the corner and investigate and see if there's.
Sure. There's foot traffic that goes around the corner. It goes into an alleyway that empties out onto a deserted street.
That's about it. Anything with
That's
the
about
UV
it.
light?
No, nothing on the UV light.
Okay. Well, that's about it for our leads. So I'll call Flounder and be like, hey, the crate was a dead end. Nobody knows anything. They say like it opened up, and then that was it.
You do have that the number that you got off of the wall.
That was the next thing I was going to do. I was going to call Applejacks to see if he can run down that phone number.
Yeah.
So the number that came off of the UV map that was down in the underground. Kazi, you weren't here when we assaulted their like little underground hideout. They're doing everything in UV paint, so you have to have like a UV like flashlight to see like where their tags and stuff are. They had an entire map of the Barrens, a circle with Johnny Fastfinger's location on it, and a phone number. So I'm going to have Applejacks, our decker, try to run down the phone number. So I'll give him a call real quick.
Has anybody tried getting in contact with Johnny to see why he was on the map for the silent P's down in the sewer?
Not yet. I want to find out what this phone number is all about before I even call him.
Okay.
Yeah.
To see
Why
if-
would we ask the villain why he's involved?
Well, all right. Look, hear me out here. I don't think he's the villain. I'm not going to rule anything out. But number one, I don't think Johnny's smart enough to play like 5D chess between a megacorp, 3 different gangs, and us, and play us all against each other. I don't think he's that bright. Okay. Number two, why would he hire us to deal with these gangs who the corp hired to do this thing in this area? That doesn't seem to make sense.
Maybe he thought that the gangs would be more competent at taking us out and using them for his own devices.
We weren't a problem until he hired us, though.
Or maybe there seems to be... They hired 3 gangs.
Yeah.
We're technically a gang. What if they're just hiring a 4th, and that's us?
Sort of, maybe. I mean, like, we weren't until he hired us. Again. You know, like I don't think that he has anything to do with this. I'm not going to rule it out, but I want to get as much information as I can before we come at him all sideways, like, you know, it was you the whole time, and try to pull his mask off, you know?
Right.
We don't ask any questions.
Well, you don't ask any questions. I ask all the questions. That's all I do is ask questions. I'm just asking questions. So yeah, that's where we're at right now, and I would like to like at least figure out who this number belongs to, and maybe Applejacks can do that for us.
Can we look up the phone number in a phone book to see if it's in there?
Sure. It's not a phone directory, which means it's a personal number.
Okay.
You could always call it.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to tip anybody else.
Man, the day people are afraid to call phone numbers.
Yeah, that would be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We could just text it.
Yeah, that sounds more...
Yeah, that's better.
That's more realistic.
Anyway, I'm calling Applejacks. Like
we could meme it.
Can we just send a text to the phone number and just be like, new phone, who dis? And see if we get a text back.
Text. How about WhatsApp? How about that? Like,
You have to assume that they have WhatsApp.
Can we shoot him a line, or what do we got going here?
All right, I'm calling Applejacks, and I'm giving him the phone number. So,
Yeah, you've reached Applejack. Yeah. What can I do for you?
Applejacks, it's Loki.
Yeah, I know who it is. I have caller ID.
You're so good at this. You are so good at this. I have a phone number that I got to find out who it belongs to. Could you do something like that?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at doing that.
Gotta give him the phone number.
How fast do you need this?
As fast as you can. This one's a rush job.
Okay, right. Yeah, all right. I can do that.
Okay, how much are you talking for this order?
Just a simple phone number should be fine. So, I don't know, about 500 new yen, since it looks like it's a block number.
Can I negotiate with this?
What you got?
17. So I was thinking more along the lines of 200, and I'll give you a tip when that whole thing comes through with the that equipment we're getting. You're working on getting sold for me, right?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. 200. I'll send somebody over right now.
What do you mean send somebody over? Just send it to the account.
The account. How would I do that? I don't have a matrix thing. I don't matrix.
Have you heard of this great new invention? It's called an ATM.
Oh,
Go to one, and you plug your stick in, and then type in the account number, and money moves from one space to another space. And I don't have to have you be here.
As he's explaining it, there's just a tire screech outside, and then I walk up and I knock on the door. Hey, Loki sent me. He said something about making sure that you got something for something you're doing. Wink, wink. I'm winking through the door. Hello? Are you in there? Hello?
Click. You just hear like 6 locks start to open up. It pulls back, and there's still 2 chains that are connected to the door.
Give me the money.
Okay. Hi. Hey, it's great working with you. I really appreciate what you're doing for us. You're an asset to the team. And if you ever want to grab a burger or something, man, just let me know.
You're still here and talking. Why are you still here and talking?
I like to meet people. I'm a little bit of an extrovert, I've been told, and I like to know who we're working with. We like to establish these relationships, these friendships. Maybe I don't want to put a title on what we have here yet, but I'm just saying I think one day that this could flourish into something more than just a personal work relationship. So if you ever need anything, you have my contact information already. I'm sure from Loki.
Give me the money so I can close the door, please.
I can hook you up with anything. I do some tailoring on the side, so if you
No,
ever need like
I
a new
don't.
look,
No.
you ever need some custom
Money,
outfitting,
please.
if you've got like a special special occurrence coming up, or going out on a date with a special lady man friend, whatever you got going on in your life. I just wanted to make sure that you know what's going on. But I really appreciated this face to face that we got to have. Here's the cred stick, and I just
he takes
like
it, slams the door.
Oh, all right, man. Well, like I said, if you ever want to grab food or anything, just let me know.
You hear all 6 locks re-engage as fast as possible.
All right, cool, man. I'll talk to you later. It was nice finally getting to meet you, and I just get back on the bike. Drive back to the camp.
Oh, God. Fantastic. What would you all like to do in the interim? Now that you're having the number tracked down, you have the SimSense out. Devil Rat's kind of in the wind, as were your previous occupants, and you've got your new special guest all situated into your VIP lounge.
I think that probably what I'm doing is I'm going to go check and see how everybody's doing securing the whole like underground area, and see if I can find the prophet.
Prophet has gone with them to secure the underground.
Okay. Can I find him down there?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Specifically, if I can find him, I have a couple of jobs for him to do.
Sure. He'll be on his way back out of the underground when you run into him.
Yes.
My Jotun, I'm so sorry for interrupting you.
No interruption needed. I was just looking for you, my prophet. I have a task.
Yes.
You must perform it with your best ability and with great immediacy. Can you do this for Oath?
Of course! My life for the Jotun!
So I'm gonna take him back down to the hole that he created to avoid that ward.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna have him close that hole back up.
Okay.
And once that's done, then I'm gonna take him and I need to plan like how to get the tunnel that is 2 blocks away, like the one with the manhole that's like closest to us.
Mhm.
How to get that into the basement of the apartment building we're renovating.
Would take a little bit of construction.
Okay.
I mean, he can help, but you'll still need to like move that excess earth someplace.
That's fine. Like I can get the guys on that. Like that's no big deal. But I need him to make a tunnel so that we have like an escape hatch, basically.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
I mean, let's be real, dude. Do you guys not want a fire pole go into a secret tunnel to an underground escape hatch? I do.
Anybody can chime in right here.
I support this
Absolutely
decision.
anyone.
Yeah, no, I support this decision.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then I will. Once he's done with that, I will get the fellas on cleaning up the dirt, getting it out like to the outside of the underground or something. I don't know. Just
Okay.
So somewhere not in there.
Somewhere not down there. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. A few hours will go by, and you'll eventually get your call back from Applejack.
Hello, Loki here.
Please don't send anybody to my apartment again. Please.
I don't know how this ATM thing.
I don't. Just no, don't do it.
But the thing with the
It's fine. I got it taken care of that time, but that was exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. I checked your number for you. I'm gonna need some of that tech from the sale that you're doing, because it fried 2 of my boards.
Fair enough. The number fried your boards? Is that
tracing
normal?
Do you know how to trace a number through the matrix?
No, I don't.
Okay then, it fried 2 of my boards. Alright, that's some dangerous stuff. Okay? And I tracked where this goes. This is going back to that same corporation that you gave me the drive about.
Which corporation was that?
I don't know. It looks like it's connected to one of the Big 10, but I could be wrong. But nobody usually has this kind of cover if they're not working for the higher-ups. You know what I'm saying?
That's disturbing.
The number itself goes to a specific person. It's just that tracking that through their corporate systems was not fun.
Who
not
does
fun
it
at
go
all.
to?
Name comes up, Mr. Nemo.
Mr. Nemo?
I don't know. That's the name associated to the number.
Okay. Well, you shall have your boards.
Yeah, that's all I need.
I would do what I can. Have you uncovered anything regarding the the sale of said equipment?
It's still posted, and I have a couple people interested. I'm just working out details.
What do you think? Like ballpark? What do you think the return on this is going to be?
Well, since it's a full SimSense rig and it's used for recordings, I'd say you get most of the value out of it, upwards of 6,000 thereabouts.
Fantastic. Minus your cut.
That is minus my cut.
Perfect. Sounds good. All right, we'll be in touch. Let me know if there's anything else you hear on that front, and I will make sure you get what you need out of that whole situation once it comes through. Thank you very much for your work. I truly appreciate it. Next time, I will figure out how to work this ATM thing. You said
you do that. You be sure to join us in the new century here.
Does that need a SIN? Because I don't have one of those.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, good. Then we're fine. That's no problem.
Hooray.
All right, so send me your details so I don't have to do the thing with the person at the door next time.
Yep. Sending you the account number now.
Wonderful.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye, chum.
Yeah.
Click. There you go.
My part here is done.
I am complete. Where to now, fellas?
Quick question. For that ward that's down there, is there any way for me to track who it is connected to, since it does give a notification if it's been messed with to the mage?
It only sends to the caster that created it.
Can I see where that thread goes?
No.
No?
It doesn't work that way.
Dang. Okay, well, I do want to take out that ward.
Sure, you can. It'll take you some time.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm definitely taking that out.
Right, so Maging goes down into the underground, and he'll be back in a few hours. What would the rest of you like to get done or attend to?
Is this in the 16 hours that I'm sleeping?
Yep, this is within that timeline. You'll be waking up towards the end of when Amaging would come back. You'd be fully rested. It's a nice, relaxing time.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do right now, so I'll just go nap.
Sure. Are you napping at Granny's as well?
Yeah, I'll protect Zero.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a call real quick because I wanna call up Sue over at Novahot.
Sure. Sue will pick up.
Okay. Hey, Sue. I know I haven't been around for a while. What's been going on over there? I heard stories that there were Renraku coming through the building.
Yes.
What?
It's been very crazy. We've been very busy. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get back to you.
It's fine. Just is it business related or personal related?
In a sense, it's mandatory business related.
Okay, and they haven't been asking about anybody's names or anything, have they?
No, they don't know that you're here.
Okay.
Or that you come by here.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to check in with you and just make sure that everything's going okay.
So far, so good. Don't worry too much about me. If anything happens, I have a failsafe.
Okay. Well, if there's anything that I can do that you need, you know, just let me know.
I will reach out as soon as I need help.
All right. Thanks, Sue.
Keep in touch.
All right. And then after I hang up, I'm gonna go back to the VIP lounge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open it and just kind of slowly look in and just, hey guys, just how's everything? How's everything going?
Are we done? Can I come out, please?
Not yet. We're just, we're still we're doing this for your safety as well as our own, because you have given us some information. We don't necessarily want anything bad to happen. I do feel like we kind of got off on the wrong foot later, so I brought you another bucket. I wrote bathroom on this one. I want you to be able to have the dedicated comfort while you're here with us. So I just, consider it a peace offering.
When you close that door, the only light that comes in is through the ventilation holes over here, right? There's no light in here.
Let me talk to Loki about that. I'll see about maybe we can punch a couple more holes in the roof, or maybe get like a contractor in here, get like a skylight scenario going on. We'll try. At the very least, we need to get you guys like a ventilation hole for the bucket. I get that. So let me go talk to Loki and see what we can do.
No, just let me out of here.
No, it's okay. Listen, let me go talk to him, and then I'm going to close the door and lock it back up again. And then I'm going to go look.
You just hear banging on the door for a couple minutes.
Just let me talk to him. I'll be right back-ish. And then I'm going to go looking for Loki.
Well, you're not gonna find him quite yet, since he's dealing with stuff in the underground.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
he'll be back up.
I'm just gonna be like wandering around the camp, basically, just looking for Loki.
Sure.
Okay.
Amaging, you eventually are able to break the ward. It does take you some time, and it's mentally exhausting.
Time to go night-night, grannies.
Better. Making your way back to Granny's, or are you going someplace else?
I'll fly back to Granny's.
Okay.
Not taking the bus home right now. Tired.
Okay. Granny has set out food for all of you that are staying here. You have little microwavable instant hot pie, chicken pot pies.
Thank you, Granny. Appreciate you letting us stay here.
Yep, she just sets everything down, then shuffles her way back to her room, closes the door.
Granny is so wholesome. She's the most wholesome thing about this whole game.
I swear, if anything happens to her, guys, oh my god.
No, nothing can ever happen to her, or I will lose it.
As I'm looking for Loki, I stumble into Granny's and I see Amaging there with Zero passed out on the couch.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
All of them have instant chicken pot pies in front of them.
Did I miss
stuff in my
lunch?
face? Oh, there's some right there. Leave a few for Flounder though.
Okay, well, that's fair. Did Granny make these?
Yeah.
Oh,
of course,
okay.
Granny made these.
Awesome. I sat down and I started eating with him, and as we're eating, did you ever think that Granny's like a double agent?
I wake up randomly and I'm like, Popeye?
The smell of of Kaze heating his up with the instant pull tab. You have 2 chicken pot pies sitting in front of you in their instant tabs.
Kazi, you're starting to sound like Zero.
No. Listen, I don't want that to be the case. It's just
I don't trust the rats.
Yeah, no, he doesn't trust rats. And I get that. Who would?
He doesn't trust. How much? You know about his little disappearance, right? And
yeah. I at this point, he's still with us. I don't see any reason to distrust Zero.
I mean, I don't distrust him. I kind of distrust him, but I don't know.
And when there's a brief pause in your conversation, Zero's like, "No, I could never kill everyone."
I'm gonna look at Zero and then smile and be like, who we should trust? It's that Johnny Fastfingers guy.
What do you mean, Flounder? What are you going on? We're not going to kill him, all right? I'm just put my foot down now.
I didn't say kill him.
I know what you mean.
Could I just really quickly? I just like to bring up a point. Why do we always have to jump to the assumption that Flounder's solution to everything is murder? Because he dislocated a guy's shoulder one time because he was asking for it. He could have killed him. I'm just saying, I think that we put a lot of pressure on Flounder as a murder bot, and I don't think he's that kind of guy. He seems gentle and genuine, and I just think that we need to stop the stereotyping of ogres that's being perpetuated around here. That's all I'm saying. That's
I'm
all
a troll.
saying. Troll. I'm sorry.
Listen,
Troll, my bad.
I'm not trying to bring it to that kind of place. You know, I know a couple trolls. They're good people. Flounder though, he kind of leans towards violence. Just
Whoa,
throwing
whoa,
that out
whoa!
there.
Why do we always have to assume that I'm wrong? What would be so weird about a guy completely orchestrating a situation and taking people who were in a lesser type of a way to use them to further his own advancements? I'm just saying, we've seen it happen plenty of times.
Are we talking about Johnny Fastfinger still, or are we talking about Loki?
Well,
I just
Loki isn't.
I say as we sit in the middle of his cult compound right now, eating our pot pies.
He's good at what he does, so there's no reason to distrust him right now.
I have no reason to distrust Loki. I feel like Loki's had the most opportunities of any of us to screw us over and has not. So
every time that we've called Johnny Fastfinger, something has gone wrong.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. It's got me thinking. Like, three gangs, and we're the fourth. There's just something about that.
Have any of the other like megacorps shown particular interest in wanting the Barons before?
I don't deal with that corp trek. Dealing with the corpse, that's bad news.
I mean, I know it usually is, but I'm just thinking, like, if we're talking about Johnny Fastfingers here being responsible or answering to somebody higher up, I feel like that's about as high up as you can get at this point, right? Like, I think at some point it would have to tie back around that maybe that's who's meddling in the pie here.
When was the last time you saw Renraku? Other than recently at Nova Hot Numbers, we just happened to be frequenting.
I mean, to be fair, Renraku is all over the news right now. They are the topic of news, the news cycle. 24 hours.
As a quick, like, out of character for clarification, because Renraku are the ones that are attached to the place that we don't want to go, right?
The Arcology.
The Arcology. Yes. That's Renraku.
The Arcology was their pet project.
Gotcha.
It launched and everything was going great, and now suddenly it's closed.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Nobody knows what's going on. There's all kinds of speculation.
Right.
There's constant talk on the news of why the Metroplex Guard has been involved now. What's with all of the heavy artillery that's been pulling up close to the Arcology? Look at their stock prices starting to trend down. Blah blah blah.
So say that something was happening with the Arcology. I mean, why? No, I'm sorry. So this is back in character with Flounder and Amaging. If something is happening with the Arcology, Renraku are now starting to show more of a presence within the Barons. Why would they send their own guys in when people could just go missing from the Barons, and most people probably wouldn't?
Who says people aren't going missing from the Barons?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, who's to say that they're not here just taking people out of the Barons in order to further whatever might be going on with the Arcology? So maybe Renraku are the ones who are working with Johnny Fastfingers to try to set up a base with whatever gang comes out on top here with this gang war that they've fabricated in order to further their own interests.
Or maybe they're using the gang violence as a cover to pull people out.
Yes. Also fair. Also fair.
Man, the only way to know for sure is to go to the Arcology ourselves.
All right, let's go, boys. Jump on the back of the bike.
I think it's easier to take matters into our own hand and go talk to Johnny.
I've not done that.
I do think that we need to talk to Johnny, but I do agree with Loki that I think that we need to wait to see what was going on with the phone number that he got. I do think that we still are going to want to see who that could possibly be connected to, because if we're going to come at Johnny with accusations, we're going to need evidence, and we're going to need something more than we think that you're being kind of fishy right now, and need some explanations for it. So I agree that we definitely need to talk to Johnny, but I think that we need to wait and see about getting some information back that we're with that phone number, and then go from there.
Information is power for fixers like Johnny. I don't like saying his name.
We could just call him JF. Just call him JF from now on.
Yeah, you know, that Dreckhead, something along
Yeah, that
those
works.
lines.
Yeah.
I think ruling out the possibility is a bad idea.
So,
No, I'm agreeing. I'm not trying to rule out any possibility. I definitely think that there's something bigger going on here than just a turf war for gangs that are trying to move into the Barrens. But I think that until we can get that information and the phone
So-
number to be able to go confront Johnny, I think
On a
we just
completely different note here. Does
Mhm.
anybody you really think that's Loki's real voice? Because man, it's weird.
yeah, it's totally 100% his real. I've known him for years now. He's always talked like that.
Really? Did
And-
he like get hit in the throat one time, or
It's just the way he is. You get used to it after a while.
It's how he's always talked in front of you.
Yeah.
that's true?
Mhm.
I'm just
He
saying.
he probably just got hit by like a baseball or something.
I mean, he definitely seems like the kind of kid that got picked last for dodgeball, if you know what I'm saying. So
Ladies
I
and
think
gentlemen,
that,
the conspiracy side.
I think that he's
of the
maybe given
group
himself
over
a little
He seems like
verbose, you know, a little more presence in his pronunciation these days.
he seems like the kind of kid that talked the PE teacher out of making him play dodgeball.
You know, that's a much more valid point. You only have to get picked last once before you never want to play it again.
That's true.
Zero, you get to wake up in the middle of this conversation. However, there is a delicious-looking pot pie that has been placed in front of you.
Zero like sits straight up. He's like, Zero here. No, it doesn't work. Oh,
Hey, Zero, come join us. We're talking, meeting of the minds. You know, the such.
meeting of the pies. Got it. He's like just like super groggy, stumbling over. He's just immediately making one of those pies. So what's going on?
It's just theories, speculation. You know, coming to the conclusion that Johnny is kind of a scumbag. The usual.
What if Devil Rat is working with Johnny? Oh, sorry, I misspoke. What if the Devil Rats are working with Johnny and they're spies?
I mean, it could make sense as to why he was on the map in the underground sewer.
I don't know about
Why
the
he's
devil.
untraceable?
Yeah, that's one thing that's got me. I've never seen anything like this before. Not having an astral signature. That's
What if he's
kind
another
of unheard of.
mage? Or
Well, of course he's a mage, but doing
so
some
what would
walking-
be able to hide its signal?
initiation, but who would initiate a ganger?
Well, why can't gangers be magic? You know, maybe he's going somewhere. Maybe he's the next in line to be above a lieutenant, and they know that.
That's fair.
Feel like that's one good way of gaining confidence and a following is that you're not just like every other ganger out there and you got some arcane potential, mayhaps. I mean, look at Loki. Guy's a natural leader, but he also has got the ability to just persuade others, in my experience.
So I'm not going to kill Devil Rat when I find him, because I think there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. But if you guys were there earlier, there's some weird, freaky stuff going on, and I just don't understand. So I don't know how he would hide his signature. I'm not a mage. I don't know any of that. Is there anything that does that? Like anything weird, special?
Initiating?
Other than
And-
that,
Other than that, would I know anything else besides?
You can roll. What kind of knowledges do you have?
I got magic.
You can roll magic.
What's her?
5.
1 success?
You know that there might be like magical charms or an amulet or something that might be able to do masking, but
Okay.
you're not entirely sure because you've never done it and you've never seen it before, but you know for sure that if he's part of an initiate group, it's possible that he could have had his astral signature hidden.
That guy you have locked in Flounder's VIP lounge. Where do you think he'd go if he left here?
It's hard to say. I mean, at this point, I don't know if he would feel safe going back to the P's, because I would have to imagine that at this point they probably know that somebody got a hold of him. So I don't know that he would necessarily feel safe going back, because they might not be welcoming.
What if we fabricated it a little bit, made him scared, and then let him escape?
Or we could have conveniently a member of the P's release him. And by that I mean Loki face masking himself, dressing up as a P, releasing him, and then I could take a sample of his hair and then track him through the astral.
Are there ways besides just looking like him that we can make sure he identifies as a P?
We know the secret handshake.
They have
do know that.
a secret handshake.
Yeah, me and Loki learned it from him when we were asking him questions, so we do have that advantage.
Does this fella know any other information on Devil Rat? What he looks like? How to find him?
No, it was really weird. When we were asking him questions about what Devil Rat looked like, he just stopped talking. He just stared off into space like he was trying to, and then we would get him out of it, and he went right back into talking like he just gave us, a full profile of the guy, but he just, in the middle of it, just stopped. Have any of you guys ever encountered that before? Is that any kind of mind block, or Amaging? Would you know anything about that, from a magic standpoint? Could he be?
Sometimes if I give people a hard enough concussion, they kind of have a rough time speaking.
Yeah, this was different. This was different than a concussion, though. Right. It's not that he couldn't speak. It's that we would, for example, we'd go, "Hey, what does Devil Rat look like?" And he goes, "Oh, well, he looks like."
It looks like what?
Did you try shaking him a little bit?
Looks
no,
like
exactly.
Oh, that's what he would do.
That's what he was doing.
Did he have it?
And then as soon as me or Loki would say anything, he just right back into talking, like he never stopped. It's like he didn't even realize that he wasn't telling us what he looked like.
Did he have any chrome?
He had
Data jack.
He had a chip jack, I believe.
I think it was a
data jack.
It was a data jack.
Mm-hmm. He does have a data jack, so I was wondering if it might be something tech related.
I mean, they have been using what were they called? I don't know.
Oh,
Loki would know.
The Binraku.
Or whatever. The chips that were making
a chip jack. That's different.
I mean, I could go in there and shake him up a little bit and see what I can get out of him.
Could I roll? I don't know. I don't have any knowledge. Can I do an intelligence roll to see if I would know of anything
magical?
Well, we'll get to that here in a second. But anything tech related with a data jack that could.
What's your background in tech that you're trying to reference here?
I've read a couple magazines, maybe.
Read a couple magazines. He once read Wired Weekly.
Hey, listen, as far as our team's concerned, he's basically like our decker, all right?
Wow.
He has a subscription to Wired. He's got the best. He's the best of us.
Sure. I think of these many components in my head and feel immediately offended.
Well, I was honestly, I was wondering if of any of us that would know anything, I don't know, that could potentially be tech and mind control and or memory
I was waiting for my turn
related,
to talk. Right.
If that could come back to zero in some way.
Anyone can chime in here whenever you're ready.
I don't want to throw stones,
but I have a question for GM.
Yes.
Okay, so a couple things. One,
okay.
What he's describing, is it similar to when I shot the guy last time and he sort of zoned out and suddenly had no idea where he was?
It sounds similar, yes.
Okay, so it's in that same kind of vein. And two, how similar between those two occurrences, both the one he's talking about, the one last night, and the one in my run-in.
Your previous story, your standalone.
Yeah.
They sound remarkably similar.
Oh,
you could draw to the same conclusions. Whether they actually are connected or not,
right?
Really don't know.
Okay, because when I went off and got kind of, I don't know, when I blacked out, and when I shot that guy last time, they had a similar reaction where they just kind of were a blank slate suddenly, and they weren't there. And it seems like this is something to a similar degree, but this guy seemed to know a lot up until we actually started talking about Devil Rat. Something to consider. Also, to our knowledge, whoever is behind this is trying to institute control over the Barons via the 3 gangs. Is that our understanding?
So far,
if we're considering the fact that Devil Rat is or isn't initiated, or he is or isn't carrying an amulet, if he wanted to start his own sect of the Silent Peas, it makes sense that the corpse could have been given them some hardware so that they have a pliable new leader whenever the Peas take over, in theory. But we need to make some kind of moves, because weaponizing people is one thing, but if we have a supernatural ganger out there and someone who's able to conceal themselves astrally, that is a problem.
Yeah,
Can't
that's not
conceal
good for
himself
anybody.
in person.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's more than even just astrally. Like, he's concealing himself from even us being able to talk about him. You know, anybody that knows what he looks like, they can't speak it, they can't say what he looks like. So, like, the fact that there's literally no way to track it back, that's not good.
So I just need to get my hands on him once.
Well, you have to find him.
That's we gotta find him in order to get your hands on him. It's the problem first.
Since we're waiting on that, we can't really figure out what's going on with that. How about you call your guy and get that other thing set up with the red hot whatever.
Oh, with the Neon Knights?
Yeah, them. Challenge them to their duel, and we can set it a little ways out, you know. Let them get ready, let us get ready, and then
Well, at this part, I'm still just waiting on Sam to let me know once the ride is ready.
oh yeah,
Because we gotta wait for the battle wagon, and then once we got the battle wagon, we'll be ready to go. So that one should be coming along. I think knowing Sam's general work schedule, we should be getting pretty close for it. But I would definitely feel a lot more comfortable going up with the Neon Knights once we have the whole Silent Peace situation resolved. So let me. I finished my pot pie. I'm just gonna go. Let me go try to find Loki again. I had something else I had to talk to him about, but I want to see if he's gotten any contact again about that phone number, so we can start looking back into JF. Then I lean over to Zero and I'm like, "That's what we call Johnny Fastfingers now." By the way, Amaging doesn't like his name anymore, so
not even JFF.
Nope,
JF.
calling him JF.
Did you try calling Loki?
But the track record of calling Loki, not generally the best.
Have we considered getting a war horn?
I think that they were building one on the parapets out in the front last time I saw.
That makes sense. I'm just thinking, we might as well lean into this whole
a glorious summon, if you will, for his excellency. But I'm gonna go look for Loki again. I'll catch it back up with you guys after, see if I get any information back from him.
Well, Loki, while you're doing what you're doing, you will see Kaze has come out from the apartment and is down amongst all of the followers, kind of looking around.
What's he looking like? What's he doing?
He's just kind of looking around. Every once in a while, he'll stop one. Have you seen Loki? Hey, have you seen Loki? Everybody's just giving him the.
All right. As Kaze is doing all this, he'll get a tap on his shoulder from the back.
Yes. Hello.
Hey, I heard you were looking for Loki.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if I could get some information from him, something that we've been working on, but haven't been able to find him anywhere. Have you seen him recently?
Hey, yeah. Just come with me over here real quick. Yeah,
Okay.
Just come here.
I'm gonna cautiously follow this whimsical stranger.
Lead him around like into like a private corner. What do you need, Kaze? I'm undercover here.
Oh, you look so good.
I know, right?
I couldn't even tell you from the rest of the unwashed masses.
I know. Wait, what?
I was just trying to see if you gotten any information regarding the phone number, because I think Flounder's starting to get a little hot on wanting to go check in with Johnny, but I feel like we need to get some info on that before we kind of make a move.
Yes, the phone number is connected to a corp of some sort, probably a Big Ten. I don't know who. Our decker can't find out who. It actually fried 2 of his boards. It was a very dangerous endeavor. Like, trying to get that information was a risky proposition. But it's definitely corp of some sort. I don't think Johnny's involved. I don't think. I can't tell for sure, but it doesn't seem. It doesn't seem like. Well, at least that phone number is not leading back to there.
Okay. Now, also, I mean, like, you're the guy that has this, a relationship with Johnny prior to us all kind of working together. Like, do you think he's more involved in this than what he's told us and what we know so far?
I don't want to rule anything out. I don't think so. I don't think that Johnny's smart enough. But I'll never put anything past anyone. If anybody knows trickery and deception, it's old Uncle Loki.
That's fair. That's again. You look disgusting right now. So I mean, if that's the case, do you think should we go try to see Johnny at this point? Or?
We could go talk to him. I don't know what information he's going to have, but we could go talk to him. I'm more concerned about trying to find this devil rat fellow. I don't know how we're going to track him down. Like, the leads have all kind of gone cold, and I'm not sure which direction to go with it yet.
Well, I will say, Amaging actually had a pretty smart idea, which was what if we stage like a pseudo breakout of the guys we have over in the VIP lodge right now with your whole base thing. Ooh. We know the handshake, so that'll be a good in for him to actually trust you as one of the Ps, and then have you follow him back to wherever the hideout that he would go to is, and then we'll kind of follow behind from there. Amaging was mentioning some astral tracking thing. Magic gets lost on me, but he seemed like he could do it. Worst case scenario, we always got Flounder up in the rooftops as well that I'm sure would be able to keep up with you guys, so that could be a good possibility to try to check out for a new lead in. And also, in regards to the whole Silent P situation, just wanted to also check, have you heard from the Yaks recently?
No. I believe we still have a couple of weeks before that whole situation comes due, which is why it's sort of the utmost importance to wrap this business up quickly and cleanly. Another reason why I would really like to catch this guy alive. If it's possible. So
yeah, well, I think that Amaging might be onto a good idea there with the whole fake jailbreak, and I think that might be the best way to lead us out. Also, do you have like a contractor or something? I think we really need to renovate the VIP lounge. We need some better ventilation in there. Maybe like a nice skylight, get some natural lighting in there. I just, if we're gonna have people in there, it's better than just the 2 buckets. By the way, I gave him a second bucket. I felt bad. I felt bad.
I'm not a huge fan of the VIP lounge. However, it does seem to have its purpose, I suppose.
Coming around on it. This is what I'm saying.
I don't know that. Look, I don't know that creature comforts are like cohesive to the goal that said VIP lounge actually entails. I just feel like the more uncomfortable, the better. Maybe.
But here's the thing. You catch more flies with honey than by treating them like inhumane insects. So all I'm saying is that I just, it in the long run, just put it in the back of your mind. We could talk about this again. And I just wanted to bring it up.
Let me roll the idea around a little bit.
Okay, fantastic.
We'll get back to it later. In terms of this whole thing Amaging has, I really like this idea. What does he need for that?
I mean, from what it sounds like, basically, we could just wait even until tonight, and then all we need is for you to just do some of the face magic, so obviously you don't look like Loki. And then, since we know the handshake, you could just introduce yourself as somebody who was sent from the Peas that is here to help them get out, and then just make sure that the guy takes the lead for going back, and then we'll follow behind and make sure that nothing bad happens.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
If that'll work for you, I can go back and tell the guys we can get everything ready. We could roll on this tonight.
I like this idea. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll go get some of the old gear from that one guy that we killed down in the sewers. I think he's not going to be needing his gear anymore. And that has all
not
the
anytime
stuff.
soon, anyway.
Yeah, right. You see, you get me. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. You get with Amaging, find out what he needs, and then we'll move from there. Sound good, Chummer?
Okay, we'll be over at Granny's. So once you get the gear, meet us there, and we'll wait for you.
All right, sounds great.
All right, and then I'll go back to the guys and go, hey, so found Loki. He's in for the jailbreak plan. We're gonna go for it tonight. Amaging, what do you need to be ready for it?
With their hair?
Just a little bit of the hair? Okay.
Yeah,
I think
hair,
I might be able to
blood.
get some of that off of the bucket, but I'll have to check.
But make sure it's a clean sample. Just
I
clip it off his head.
no
That's...
guarantees, but I'll see what we can do. Loki's gonna meet us back here before we, kind of get into everything as well. So if possible, I'll see if, once the guy's out, if he could do like a little hair pull and drop it somewhere for us to.
Why don't you just go in there, shave one dude's head, tell him that you're looking for more peace symbols on it?
I'm not comfortable with that.
I mean, this really
shave a man's head.
It's really important that I get this hair.
I mean,
if I do not have this, go, I don't know, cut his arm, give me some blood.
Flounder, how do you feel about getting hair, my friend? How would you? I mean,
I need some kind of.
I don't want to.
From the body.
I don't want to pigeonhole you into being the hair acquisition guy, Flounder. But is that? Would you be cool with that?
Yeah, I can go get some hair. Just give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And then Flounder wanders off. You guys hear some screaming, and Flounder comes back with like a handful of hair.
I don't want to ask where you got this hair
He's
from.
nothing if not efficient.
I also put a better hole in the side.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Can I just circle back to about the violence thing? You know what? That's not important right now.
Hey, listen, he got the hair. The guy's still alive.
You asked me to get some hair. There's some blood on there too.
Yeah, that's a win-win.
Even
got the follicle and everything.
Even better. Thank you, Flounder.
It's like an entire patch of scalp with the hair. Like he just pulled it out by the root, like he was weeding a garden.
Also, and then I'm gonna pull Amaging to the side and just be like, "Hey, also, I made sure to tell Loki that this was your idea, and he was actually like really impressed with it. I believe his exact words were, "I really didn't think that he had it in him to come up with a plan like this, but the surprises are just, I always knew you had it in you, big guy. So I just, this was a good plan, man. I think this is gonna work out really well."
Can I just assume that he's lying because I know Loki? I've known Loki for years.
I mean, are you assuming he's lying or that he's just trying to like bump up your self-confidence?
Oh, I mean, I know he's doing both, but
listen, whether or not this is all in the grand scheme of trying to be Amaging's best friend, that is up for debate. Okay,
real question comes out.
He knows who the top is right now, and I'm just saying, like, I'm working my way up. Is all I'm trying to say.
I appreciate it, Kaze. Well, thank you.
All right, so we'll just kind of like prepare and make sure that we have all our gear and everything. Look over at Zero and be like, "Do you need a cup of water before we go out tonight, or are you feeling okay, buddy? How's everything going?"
Give me a couple of those pies for the road, and I'm good to go.
I'll give you 1 pie for the road and 1 pie for when we get back.
Fine. Can't believe I'm going to work under these conditions, but this is fine. Being treated like some kind of VIP over here.
And then I give him a glass of water. I give him a glass of water too, but like the top of the glass is all like broken and cracked, so it's all just like charred jacket glass. It's the only one I could find in the camp, so I hope it works.
You got one of those buckets?
No, I only had 2, and I don't think you want to drink out of
this entire compound only has 2 buckets. Oh, whatever.
Listen, buckets are a hot commodity in this community, my friend. Hot commodity.
I'm like looking through my inventory for a cup. This is fine.
You mean like
figure it out on the way?
Yeah, sure. Canteen. There you go.
I was gonna say, wait, does the Taco Temple have cups?
Styrofoam.
Okay, because I have a couple styrofoam cups.
The next cyber augment that Zero's gonna get is like one of those little collapsible like metal cups that he's gonna have like in his arms. So you can just
and a taco warmer.
And a taco warmer.
I have my end goal now, and it's to start a food truck. Okay, cool.
All
right,
a cyber food truck. I'm so excited.
All right, so later that night, you get a knock on the door.
I'll answer it. Hello.
I'm getting prepared
Hello?
for this.
Open the
ritual.
door. Yes. Welcome to Granny's.
You guys ready or what?
Oh yeah, come in. We're just getting everything
haggard-looking
finalized.
guy.
Yeah. And then I close the door behind him and I just go, "It's okay, guys."
I'm gonna like rush him and then like stop like right before I'm about to kill him. Like, I have no
it's
idea who
okay.
this is.
It's Loki.
Just relax, chummer. It's me. All right. Who else would
A
it be?
completely different voice.
Except
with a
the whole
completely
Uncle
different
Loki.
face.
Hold on
Over
a
here.
second. I'm gonna call Loki's number and see if his phone goes off.
That's a valid point. That's a valid point.
Do you have your phone on you, Loki?
I have my phone on me, but it's on silent.
He's a professional, guys. He's a professional.
Oh, no.
Show us the phone. Show us the phone. I like grab my katana. Show us the phone.
What have you done with Loki?
Hey, old man, whose house are we in right now?
This is Granny's house. Everybody knows that.
All right, where are her kids at? How many kids does she have?
She's got 2 grandkids. They're probably in the bedroom right there. I don't know where they're really at because I haven't been in here all night. You guys know that.
It's Loki.
I'm Loki. You guys know me. Okay. The prophet is downstairs. He's resting. Okay. He does the crazy thing with the ground and the stuff.
What
All right.
color is your suit?
My suit's gray. It's always been gray.
Okay.
Guys, you're making it really hard to prepare for this, all right? Can we
Man,
stop
I'm
shouting?
really good at my job. Just respect, okay?
I'm like leaning over to
Wait.
Flounder. I'm like, what if this is his real voice?
Hang on.
It could be.
So easy.
Yeah.
Do I recognize him as the same homeless man I talked to earlier today?
I don't know. Are you using the same? No, it's a different homeless man.
It's a different homeless man.
Yep, different face.
I am dressed up in Silent P's gear.
I lean in and I just go like, and then I'm like, yeah, that's Loki. He smells like he did earlier today. It's quite pungent.
I'm undercover.
Deep.
Yeah, he's under something.
He's deep undercover under a couple layers of grime. You know, I gotta respect the commitment.
All right, so we already have the hair. So Amaging set up for us to be able to do the astral trace. At this point, like we talked about earlier, just make sure that after he gets out, that you let him lead the way, and we'll be following behind. And then I'm also gonna give him one of the earpieces, so we can have our earpieces.
That's I plugged that in.
Okay. All right, you have your micro beads. You're all set.
Is everybody ready for this thing? Everybody all
Ready.
set?
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll up to the container.
Hey, you still alive in there?
Who's there?
Hey, the boss sent me. Come on, I'm here to get you out. I'm gonna open the door.
Just open the door. The guy with the sword isn't here, right?
No, I think we're good to go. We gotta leave right now.
What about the big troll?
I don't know. Like, the boss called me, told me to come get you out, said where you would be. I'm here to get you out. Take me away. I don't know where he went.
He didn't tell you where to go?
No, I was out getting a dead drop at the time.
Then let's just get out of here.
All right, let's go. I'm following you.
Okay. He books it. He takes off into the night.
All right, I'm following him.
The direction he's headed, he's ducking into shadows, checking down alleyways, just looking around, slowly making his way. It looks like he's making his way to Touristville.
I'm following on the rooftop.
So he's looking around. You sure they're not coming, right? I gotta get out of here. They're gonna keep me locked up in there with a bucket.
What? A bucket?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, okay? It's weird.
That is pretty weird. Look, let's just get out of here. I don't see anybody following us. I've been keeping an eye out. I think we're good to go.
Come on, you know better than that. We gotta double back, and then we'll take another route, and then we'll double back on that one, and then we'll go back to the original route, only to double back to go to a different route.
Fair enough. Hey, I know a good junkyard we can cut through, and there's a couple of other spots we can swing around, go in, and then slip out the back.
No junkyard. No. That's not good. Let's just go to the bar in Touristville and see if there's any message for us. That'll be the best. Okay.
That sounds like a good plan. Lead on.
All right. So he makes his way.
I have a real quick. So easy. I have a question.
Yeah.
With the earpieces, is it like one of the things where like I can also like hear like what they're talking about, or is it more of just like a communication thing?
It's more just communication where you're going to hear Loki's responses, but you won't hear what he's necessarily saying.
Gotcha. Okay.
If that's the case, then I'll be like, yeah, we're gonna go to the bar in Touristville. Kind of.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's right.
What are you, a parrot?
Maybe.
I don't even have a response to that.
Hey, listen, man. Like, I'm not the only one with kids out here. Okay, I got mouths to feed.
What are you talking about?
I'm a parent.
What?
I'm a parent? I got 2 kids. That's what you just asked me if I was a parent. You said...
I said parrot!
Oh.
The thing that flies!
Oh, never mind.
Oh my god. I'm surrounded by mediocrity. So yeah, he just keeps making his way. He'll just be asking you questions. Do you know what happened? Did anybody else make it out of there? Do you know?
I have no idea. I was out getting a drop.
Who are these jokers? Do you know anything about them? Have you heard anything at all?
Man, I have no idea who these guys are. They showed up out of nowhere. They weren't even on my radar.
Yeah, exactly. Where'd they come from?
I don't know.
We usually have to drop on everybody. What's going on?
That's
Our information lines are all scrambled and things are breaking down. I swear we never should have left the original gang. That was the problem in the beginning.
You might be right. Look, we just gotta find the boss. He'll know what to do.
No. I'm not going back with him. No. I'm going back to that. I'm going back home. I'm going back to what I know. I'm not doing this.
I don't know.
Take over the world type BS Drek. No, I'm not in it for that.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Not going empty-handed. You really think that the peas are going to take you back?
I don't know, but it's a chance I'm willing to take. It's better than trying to get on his good side. No way.
All right. Listen.
Chance.
Hang on. Hold on. I got an idea. Okay.
If it's not go to the bar and check the dead drop, I don't care what your idea is.
I want to go to the bar and check the dead drop, but you got to understand, like, if you really want to get back with the peas, because I'm kind of feeling the same way. I think maybe we just need to I don't know, deliver the boss up, and maybe they'll kind of, take us back. Because
you go chase your tail and figure that out. I'm gonna go do this thing that I know I can do.
look, I'm with you, okay? I was told to come get you.
By who?
By the boss. You know who.
By the boss. Yeah. Right. I remember now. Okay. Let's not go to the bar then. We'll go to the secret location.
Hey, no. You stick with the original plan. Let's go.
Right. I just gotta stop somewhere on the way.
All right, hang on. This guy right here, man. All right.
Give me the signal, and I'll drop from this building, and this guy will go away.
You're about to get the signal. All right, so I'm gonna say, yeah, let's go to the secret location, and I'm gonna pull out my my Ruger Super Warhawk. I'm gonna point it at his head. I'm gonna cock it, and I'm gonna drop my face mask. Chum.
Son of a gun.
Well played, but not well played enough. Why don't you continue with the original plan, and let's find your boss.
I don't know where he is. I just want out of here.
Oh, you're gonna help us find him.
Fragging mages. Never should have signed on in the first place.
I'll throw my face mask back on. Go on, lead away. Just know I'm not the only one out here. Don't think about running.
He stops dogging, going back and forth, and now just makes a straight route.
Alright.
So, you'll get back into Touristville. He's going to take you to a bar in Touristville. He's taking you to Touristville. You're coming up to a bar, not the one where you had your altercation in last time. It's called the Screaming Angel.
Oh.
The windows to this bar all have like chain link fence on the outside of them. There's neon lights everywhere. You can push open the door if you want to go inside.
I'm gonna let him lead. Go on, get with it, and just know that I'm not the only pair of eyes that's on you tonight, Chumba.
So he pushes his way in. The first thing that you're going to notice is how ridiculously loud it is in here. You have been brought to a thrash metal bar.
How tall is it? How many stories?
The bar? It's only like a single story building.
Is there any way in from the top?
No. There's no roof access.
So I'll have to make an entrance.
You would have to make an entrance.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab a hold of this dude's belt and be like, "Listen up, chum. You and me, we're together forever until I decide otherwise. If you try anything funny, I'm gonna stick my hand so far up your rear end, I'll be working your mouth like a puppet for the rest of your days. Now get on with it. Get to the dead drop."
So you're my ex-wife. Great. He keeps making his way through the bar. He looks like he's on his way to the bathroom. when you hear this voice almost over the thrash metal that's going on that just says, "Oh, frag no!" This medium-sized woman leaps over the bar and beelines straight to you.
To me?
Yeah, to you and this guy. She beelines straight to you, pushing everybody out of her way. She's got dyed purple hair. There's a this unique raven tattoo on her leg that's standing on a skull.
So she's part of the Expendables.
Kind of. She just runs up. I mean, she's got the typical thrash metal gear on, but she just makes her way through. Everybody makes a lane for her as she comes up, points her finger in this guy's face. "I said don't ever come back here, or I'm gonna kill you. Do you think I was lying?"
Can I use commanding voice on her?
Yeah. I mean, it'll be a slight penalty because it's very loud in here.
Okay. I'm gonna use this to. So I get 3 words, right? Kill him later. 23.
Wow.
Exploded 3 times, dude.
Well, nothing I can do about that. So she's got her hand like this up under his chin, and then she slowly just pulls it away. "I'll kill you later. Why are you here?"
Can I roll an etiquette check to
Yeah,
tell her,
to.
like, I'll bring him back in 10 minutes? Something?
Go ahead. No. You and your new friend here gesturing at you. You can tell me why you're here now. I told you I didn't want you back here ever.
We're just here to pick something up. Then
Oh,
I'm
we're
leaving. I'm leaving, and you can keep him.
We're just here to pick something up.
We're just here to pick
Okay.
something up. I'm leaving. You can keep him.
You've got 5 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna gesture to him. 5 minutes. Let's go right now.
So he
Hurry it up.
makes his way back into the bar, into the bathroom.
I'm gonna get on the comm link. Found her, Kaze. Amaging. I might need help getting out of this bar.
Oh, I'll blend right in. I'll come in and watch. I'm gonna put on my mask and look as trash death metal as I possibly can, which is
There's no bouncer at the door, so.
I want to go check the back of the building. Is there a rear entrance into the bar?
Yeah, there is a rear entrance.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
You've got a small group of people that are just smoking back there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go inconspicuously join the circle and hang out near the back entrance.
Yeah, they're just having a conversation about the band. He heads into the bathroom and then he's making his way towards one of the stalls.
All right, well, I still got a hold to his belt, so I'll pull out my gun at this point. Just point it right at the back of him, hurry up, chum, let's go.
He opens one of the stall doors. And he lifts off the lid of the back of the toilet. Flips the lid over. Slams the lid back down. There's nothing here.
What was supposed to be here?
Anything. Some kind of data chip, a gun, something would have been nice, but there's nothing.
Buddy, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can't help us find Devil Rat, then you ain't of no use to me, and I'm about to feed you to that lady outside.
I want to jump on the comm link real quick and just go, Loki, ask him how many more dead drops the P's have around this area.
That's a good idea. How many more dead drops you guys got in this area?
I don't know, maybe 2?
Well, you better come up with something quick, because it's your hindquarters right now. Like I said, I'm about to just drop you off to this lady out here and let her do whatever she wants to you. It sounds like they want to pull you apart.
I almost would rather my chances there.
Yeah, well, working with me, you actually got a chance to get back in with the guys down in the lava fields.
All right, we'll have to go to the next one.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna get the comm and tell Flounder that we're gonna need cover coming out of the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll create a body shield in front of like the area and basically just make it so that he can walk out.
Yeah, you can walk out. I mean, you get a few steps away, and that same woman is waiting for you as you're headed out away from the bathrooms in the back.
I'm gonna give look once.
Him.
You said 5 minutes. It's only been 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, and you came back out.
Hey, look, I don't have time to argue with you tonight, lady. Like, once
No,
I'm done with this guy, you can have him as far as I'm concerned. But until I wrap this whole thing up, what's your name?
I want payment now.
What's your name, lady?
I want
How
payment
much
now.
does he owe you?
Put his hand on this table.
Okay.
You slam his hand down. He's like, no, come on, don't. You guys, don't let her do this. Come on.
I pull out the improvised tourniquet, put it like halfway up his arm, getting ready to choke off.
What are you doing? Come on. She just nods at you. She goes over to him.
This is an honor thing. You owe her.
She goes over to him. She flexes her fingers, and you see razor blades shoot out the ends.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Hold on here. How many fingers are we talking about here?
2.
Okay,
come on, guys. Come on. You can't let it take 2 of my fingers. Come on. This is a joke, right? This is some kind of joke.
All right. Let me ask you. What are these 2 fingers worth to you? Like, I'm talking new yen here.
I don't want your money. I want his 2 fingers. I warned him.
What did he do to you that you want his fingers?
I don't know
so bad?
you. This isn't your problem.
Loki, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, this is an honor thing. If he owes her, he owes her. Just let the 2 fingers go. I'll just tourniquet his arm. He'll be fine.
I'm whispering in his ear. Sorry, chum. I tried.
Come on! 2 fingers.
But I'll tourniquet his arm.
Get him out of here. Don't let him come back in, or else it'll be more than 2 fingers that he owes.
What ghosts?
I'm gonna just be standing in the back alley overhearing the conversation, and I'm just like, "Oh, they're taking the they're taking the fingers. Why are they taking fingers? I thought we were past the taking the fingers. Oh, I didn't think we were taking fingers again."
All right, Loki's gonna pull out once we get outside, he's gonna pull out a packet of Nova Coke. He's gonna dump it onto the stumps. He says that for a second until it goes numb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick the rest of it up his nose.
So his hand looks like this now.
Awesome. That's so metal. And then, like, don't pass out on me. We got to go to the next dead drop. Let's go right now. Let's go right now.
The next place he takes you to is a coffin motel.
Okay.
Also, as we're going to these places, I just want to make a note that I'm making a note of where all of these locations are. Because that way, if we want to come back and check them on our own regarding the dead drops, we'll have that.
Okay.
What was the name of the thrash metal bar again? Sorry.
It was Screaming Angel.
Screaming Angel? Okay.
The the coffin motel he takes you to is called Rest in Peace.
Solid.
He takes you to the communal shower area. He goes up to a shower head and then starts taking it off.
It's one shower. The toilet's also in the shower.
Oh, gross. Coffin motel's gross.
All right.
See how lucky he is. Oh, he's kind of lucky. He is missing 2 fingers now. He's able to fish out something wrapped in a plastic baggie.
I'm gonna take it from him. What's in the baggie?
It looks like it's some kind of jump drive.
Okay.
There. See? Something. Can I go now?
Nope.
Last dead drop.
Did we find your boss? No. The answer's no. Until we find
You're
your
never
boss.
gonna find it.
Well, then I guess you belong to me forever.
Wait. Why are we never going to find him?
If he doesn't want to be found, you're not gonna find him.
Why?
Because he's, I don't know, he's crafty like that.
It seems like you have a little bit more information. My friends were way too nice to you.
Were they? Were they?
That's only 2 fingers. I can think of another appendage about the same size that you could lose.
Can I roll interrogate right now to play good cop here?
Yeah, if you want to.
Which is highest, right?
Yep.
I got a 14.
No 6s. Yeah. What did you want to interrogate him about?
Listen, chum, I've kind of come to the end of my rope, and my associate here is really, he's getting pretty frustrated and has much less patience than I do. So if you got anything, right now is the time to make with it, because honestly, this whole thing is getting boring and tiresome, and I'm getting tired of running around Torresville and the Barrens.
This is the only thing I've got. I've got nothing else.
Well, you better come up with something quick, like anything that can help you get to your boss, because he's the key.
I already told you what he looks like. What else can I tell you?
You're gonna have to tell me what he looks like again. How about that?
Fine. For the 3rd time. He looks like...
Have we tried having him write it?
No, you haven't.
I actually have an idea.
Okay.
So you said his nose looks like this, and I'm gonna change the shape of his nose.
Yeah, how many times do I have to tell you what he looks like?
Yeah, but his nose looks just like this, right?
I gotta describe it for you again?
No, I need you to tell me whether or not his nose looks like the way my nose looks right now.
No.
Okay, so like I'll go from like a big like flat broad nose, like through a couple of variations to like a thin nose.
Yeah, more like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
right.
And his jawline looks more like this, right? And go from big, thick, square Superman jaw to like thin hatchet face.
No, yeah, like that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see?
Okay.
Exactly like I said.
And his brow line over here.
Uh-huh.
It looks kind of like, and going from, Dick Tracy.
Yeah, that's the one. That's furrowed. Like, I don't understand why I'm having to do this again.
So, scale of 1 to 10, how close am I right now?
That looks like him right there.
Okay, perfect. Fine, get a picture of me real quick. I look amazing.
I'll take a picture.
Okay.
Then I'll be okay. So now we're gonna go to the last dead drop, and if that doesn't pan out, then well, the rest of your life might not either. Come on, let's move. Like, slowly lead him forward.
So the last dead drop in Touristville he takes you to is a Stuffer Shack.
I could go for some Stuffer Shack right now.
And he checks under one of the vending machines.
All right.
He's just feeling around. And then he slowly just slides his hand away.
I'm gonna lift the vending machine up or back so we can look underneath it.
Dude, we're in a Stuffer Shack. Don't do that.
Well, I mean, I can just grab the face of it.
No, I mean, just don't lift the vending machine up inside a public area where there's like law enforcement around and people. Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
He can tilt it.
Yeah.
So he doesn't feel anything down there?
Well, he pulls his hand away slowly when he's feeling around under there.
Open it up. What you got?
He doesn't pull anything out. He just feels around and then slowly pulls his hand away.
What's down there?
I don't want to grab it.
What is it?
I don't want to grab it. You
Why don't
just shoot me?
Why don't you want to grab it?
Because it goes bang.
Okay, so that's what it is, huh? Good news. That's good. So, what you're telling me is this was designed to I don't know, silence your pee? Is that what you're telling me here?
You're such a comedian. Why didn't you follow that route?
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're out of here. Flounder, leave this vending machine alone, please.
Okay.
You don't want to mess with it.
Okay.
All right, and then we're gonna have to find somebody to deal with this USB drive, basically.
Well, we have a dead body we can plug it into.
No, we don't.
Not anymore.
Can't we plug it into Zero? Isn't he like all cybered up?
We could plug it into Zero. Do you want to
technically,
plug
yes.
it into Zero?
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
A lot.
I don't want to plug it into Zero.
Plug it into me.
Give it to me.
The last one you did, let me stick in me. I need to stick it in me.
I don't think
I can take it.
Make use of this godforsaken jack on my head.
I think we should probably call it there and then find out what's going to happen with this lead in the next episode.
Hey, Chummer, me again. Wanted to come check in on you and see how you were doing. I noticed that you didn't return any of my last 16 calls that I made out to you.
Yeah, I deleted your number. Why? How are you here again?
Well, because I just wanted to come say, hey, I really appreciated all your help that you gave us this week.
I don't need you here. You can
really
leave.
can't
It's
wait
fine.
to see what you're going to do for us next week, how you're going to be able to continue helping us out
Why are you here?
in our adventures. But I also wanted to check to see if you had checked out any of those trids that I'd loaned you from our previous adventures. Because, we got to get those back to our wonderful patrons for the community here. I know Susie Q's favorite episode was the first one. Sephiroth is a huge fan of Trid number 2. Coop's favorite episode was definitely Trid number 4. And I know Crimson Gecko has about 14 copies of Trid 5 in their personal collection.
What's a patron? What is this?
Just wanted to make sure that you were checking them out, and if not, I wanted to give you another copy for my personal collection.
I don't need copies.
Make sure that you really get into the trids here. Just
I
really have fun with it.
Trid.
If you need a buddy to watch them with, I got some time right now before I got to go meet back up with the gang.
Absolutely not.
Let me just come in. I'm just gonna
no. The door's not open. No. Go away.